You probably have seen her somewhere, and if you're on TikTok, you definitely know her songs. She's a hot pink mess that never fails to impress. A bombshell of a lady that has shook the core of the music industry. Welcome back to Rocket Stars, and once again, we have a delightful pop star up our sleeve. Today, we're taking a look over some fast facts about Alla Maratna Zandili Dalmini, more popularly known as Doja Cat. Uh-oh, here we are again. Come on now, we do this every time. You probably know the rules by heart. If you're new here, it's all very simple. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and all the great things in the world will follow you as a thanks. While you're at it, click on the bell button to keep yourself updated with what we do. If you do all of this, we promise to have Doja Cat sing Say So to you over at your place. Come on now, this ain't no joke. Start. First off, let's try to figure out what's up with her moniker. Everything starts and ends with a name, and to carry around one such as Doja Cat comes quite a bit peculiar to most music consumers. Her real name is actually Amala Zandili Dalmini, which came from her South African dad and Jewish American mom. It's apparently a mouthful, so Miss Amala went on to adopt a stage name, a persona. With her love and fascination for cats and weed, she called herself Doja Cat. If you think we missed to explain, Doja came from one of her medicated rapping sessions and came up with the word. She said she liked it because it sounded like a girl's name, so she adopted it as well.
He liked the doja with the cat, yeah. He liked it thick, he liked it fat, yeah.
We know her songs to run along R&B while tackling very open and sexually explicit themes. This came from her travels as a young one across LA and New York, discovering and taking influence from people such as D'Angelo, Erykah Badu, Pharrell, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, and Drake. If you don't believe us on this, try searching for her old and raw SoundCloud demos and you'd know we aren't lying. Next off is on how a lot of South African heritage has influenced most of her music. This is most apparent on her album, Hot Pink. She claims that she makes use of her heritage to sample other genres and bring a good amount of African influence to the sound. She isn't too afraid to experiment, which makes most of her songs feel new. Her diving back into her roots was heavily based on the influence of her dad, that was a South African producer and actor who was mostly absent in her life as a child.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would say my album is definitely a mixture of pop and R&B and a lot of different sort of sounds. I do kind of have a worldly sound that's been developing. Like I do a lot of African inspired like melodies in the background and stuff. That's just kind of a thing that naturally happens. But it's been more and more since I've been working on this album. But yeah.
Another hot take on Miss Doja Cat is her love for memes. Looking back to the viral Moo video back then that rose her to fame, she claims she loves the internet humor and likes throwing it around for a good laugh. Aside from the hilarious MV, her social media presence is also meme-esque in nature, drawing lots of references and inspiration from the famous internet comic cult classic. Lastly, we circle back to how she likes to dress up with anything a lot and maybe too much. We can see this in her social media as she tends to flaunt multiple outfit of the days in a short amount of time. We truly admire her for her courage in openly showing her body and giving it love. Yet, in an interview with Crack, she admits she struggles with having a fat ass because it's kind of not fit with the rest of her body. She even goes on to explain how she loves it when pants fit her well, making her feel like she's on top of the world. We get you, Doja. We know the feeling. We all know Doja Cat likes doing a lot of Instagram lives. She loves her fan and she finds the platform to be the best way to connect to them. Sometimes she tries food, reviews stuff, and does covers. Like this one time, she sang this spot-on rendition of Madison Beer's Dead, which of course drove the fans nuts, giving the timely crossover. By the way, we recently featured Madison Beer. If you haven't seen it, go check it out by clicking on the thumbnail over here.
You say you can't live without me. Don't want you dead yet. Why you still breathing?
Again, If you want to have Doja Cat singing Say So over at your place, you know what to do already. While you seem to enjoy our content, it would probably be more enjoyable if more people see it, like your friends and family that you can share it to. So this has been Rocket Stars, signing off for the time being, until we bring you in another feature of one of our favorites.